You want something squishy for your ears?
Yes, I do.
Do you like them black or white?
I really don't care.
What color are yours?
I've never looked at them that closely.
Oh, they're black headphones.
Where is my fucking music? Just a sec, Gord. It's not my computer. I don't know where anything is.
No worries.
Oh, even with your own computer, you suck.
That is a true statement.
Ah.
And here we
who's
go.
got your back? Maybe I should be running.
Any day of the week. It should be on there now.
Every story starts the same way. I'll just do a little bit until Sunday.
Well, hi there. Happy Monday. It's February 24th, 2020, and I'm Eric, talking at you once again from Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada, where I was too fucking excited to come up with an intro for today. Just deal with it.
Honesty at its best.
I don't do it very often. It's what if we're right, not what if we're fucking honest all the time. How you doing, Gord? Other than extremely tired.
I'm in a mixed emotional state.
I can tell.
There's a whole bunch of shit going on in the world, and I'm kind of all over the map about how to feel about all of it. So I'm looking forward to some good discussion tonight.
I'm carrying the weight of those puppy nipples.
Where is my microphone? Is it down here, or is it?
They're actually all over, so.
Oh, okay.
Do you want it lifted?
No, I just wanted to make sure I know what I'm doing here. Hi, world.
Well, why start now?
We are... You can have that on if you want. We are once again live on Spreaker.com, so if you happen to be listening, like our good friend Chef Salty Pork was last night, you could call in 604-655-9630. You can live chat with me on Spreaker.com right now. And if you're not on any of those options, then you're not hearing this message, so fuck you. Crazy response. Just people are loving Eric and Gord right now.
Goddamn time.
It is, right? And not a moment too soon. We are just rounding the corner to the end of season 2. And for those of you who don't know, Gord and I, our seasons are a little more labor intensive than other people's. Considering the average season for most shows is 22 episodes, and ours is 97. So
we're just better than the rest, that's all.
Well, that goes without saying. But I just want to, well, since I'm sitting here doing nothing, I want to say hi to Mike and all the kids at the Pit Lane Parlay, #1 IndyCar and racing podcast available on the internet right now. These guys have full press credentials this year, so they are upgrading to 3 episodes a week instead of their usual 1. And you can still participate in all their forums and all their weekend fun at pitlaneparlay.com. And I would like to say hi to Alex and Tom over there at Thor's Kin, just working their asses off on this new network that looks very, very cool. And I can't wait to get to be a part of it.
And the best thing is as hard as they try, they'll still never be as good as us.
Right? Isn't that cool? Yeah, I told him that too. I was like, what the fuck? Wait, you think you're better than us now? Your network?
Never gonna happen.
And when you guys aren't listening to podcasts, you should go on over to Netflix and check out The Truth About Marriage. It is the best documentary of the 21st century. I'm saying it right now.
Yeah, I still can't wait I can't wait. I'm looking so forward to it.
It's, that guy was fantastic.
Yeah.
I was also, for anyone who's a follower of the show, I was in touch with our good friend David Wright today.
Oh, really?
I was indeed. And he is busy guy, as is to be expected, but he's looking forward to another conversation with us soon.
Sweet.
So going into season 3, which begins March 18th, we've got David Wright scheduled. We've got Mira Desi scheduled again. And if God exists and loves me, we have Mr. Macaulay Culkin scheduled for sometime in March. And that's, for those of you who don't know, that's the Macaulay Culkin, like the dude.
The real dude. The
real motherfucking dude. Very, very, very cool. So, I'll just get it out of the way now. Not that anyone who's a fan of the show hasn't heard about it, but Sunday, March the 8th, is our grand finale. This is, to say this is ambitious is like saying the North Pole has snow.
Wait, whoa. This climate change or global warming.
Everyone that I've in the podcast industry, so to speak, says we're fucking nuts. And that just makes me want to do it all the more.
Well, they think we're nuts for doing this? Like for doing the discussion?
It's a nutty topic to tackle, and I'm putting no time limit on it. It's a marathon fucking all-day thing. Anyone who wants to talk can talk. I'm not going to go on and on tonight about the topics. You can go to ericandgord.world and read about them. You can read about them on Facebook, Instagram, all the usual suspects. So I won't waste a bunch of time tonight with it, but it's going to be a massive show. We've got biblical scholars coming in from all around the world. Also hopefully a big name comedian is going to at least call us. And anyone else, if you want to be involved, Sunday, March the 8th, we're planning on like around a noon startup Eastern time. But just pay attention on Facebook, and we will let you know as things change there. I cannot find the fucking shit. I want to just say hi to all my Twitter friends, because you guys are fucking dope. And like I said, I feel bad because I started following a bunch of podcasts on Twitter, and they were already following me. So now I'm the fucking asshole. But really great guys. And I can't find the one I'm looking for, of course, because we're on the air now. I can't fucking find it.
That just makes sense.
But it was just a dude tweeting from work. And he's like, Eric and Gord and Ghetto Art Podcast are currently in the wheelhouse of helping me through this day. And I just thought, that's cool.
That is very cool.
I never read that before.
No, that's a new one.
I'm liking our Twitter friends. I'm liking the Twitter more than the Instagram.
I find Instagram, like I have it, I do not use it. I scroll through and look at a bunch of pictures of knives, barbecue meat, and that's pretty much about the extent of it. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot of use for it. I
do the exact same thing, but it's guitars and Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, I follow Miley too, because she shows titties.
I've got like 9 different, I got 8 fan sites and her legit one. And I got about
I just have the one.
I got about 8 Billie Eilish accounts.
Yeah, I don't follow her. I still know nothing about her.
But she followed us first. The legit for real account followed us first.
Really?
Yeah, buddy.
So she actually listens to us?
Well, I don't know. I just know she followed us on Instagram.
Well,
yeah.
If she does, I don't think I've ever mocked her for anything, because I don't know her music. I really don't know anything about any of it.
She is incredibly talented. The fact that she's like 18 years old blows me away because she started this shit 3 years ago and she was amazing. She is not your cup of tea. You won't like her.
She's awesome.
I think you'll respect her quite a bit. She's amazingly talented.
I'm sipping it.
Oh, but not. It's like sort of like trap kind of shit. So
No, she's not trap.
you're trap.
You're
I've also on the Twitter started following an inordinate number of porn stars, and that's very, very fun.
They are always fun. I follow a reformed one.
I didn't know that the Twitter is just a fucking cesspool. You can get all the dirty shit. If you don't know how to go on the dark net, just go on fucking Twitter. It's just as good. I just
can't be bothered with Twitter. I just can't do it.
I am just learning this. There's also a gentleman trying to get a hold of us named John Hunt. And I don't know a John Hunt, but I don't like you, sir, and I would like you to change your name.
Maybe that's why he's calling. Maybe he wants you to change your name.
Well, let's see how old he is. Oh, he's an author. Oh, maybe. Oh, shit.
Again.
I take it back. You're a good dude, John. He's Canadian. Oh, I'm sorry. I totally lied. I love this dude. He's a Canadian horror writer.
Oh, sweet.
John Hunt. I believe I'm your son.
Suddenly.
Give me some money. And I'll leave you alone. No, I won't. What else do we have? So, where did I get with March the 8th? Sunday, March the 8th. You don't want to miss this. It's a 5-hour podcast if it needs to be. I'm not shutting it down. We're going to go as long as we can. Anyone of Christian faith or not is more than welcome to share their opinion with us in a totally non-judgmental. We're not looking to make fun of Christians all day. I just want an open. I would like the dialogue to be opened up by Eric and Gord so that we can have a fun, funny conversation, and it doesn't have to be all weird. You should be able to walk by a priest and hit him in the balls like you would anybody else, right? When you pass on the sidewalk.
We can't.
We are going to. Well, you and I can, but people frown on that. And we are going to bridge that gap, sir. Because that's what Gordon and I do, really. We bring communities together. Mostly to hate us, but...
Which, again, we're both fine with that.
I'm totally okay with that. So join us, Sunday, March the 8th. There's t-shirts to be given away. I got notice today that they're already shipped, and that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're giving away t-shirts. We're giving away... We won't have our gum by then, unfortunately. We haven't talked about it, so we won't now. But I can't find it in a price range that is within our budget this month. But I did look for you today, and they have exactly what you want.
Nice.
So I guess we might as well get to it. The story everybody was talking about.
Which one? There's like a few right now, but I don't know you can talk about them.
Mr. Harvey. Mr. Harvey Weinstein, the fucking debacle has finally come to an end.
Yeah. Well, actually it hasn't because apparently just after sentencing he had heart palpitations.
Good. Of course he did.
Yeah.
He should.
Right.
Wouldn't that save taxpayers a lot of money if you just fucking do us a favor and die?
I agree. I think that'd be just fantastic. I feel that way about a lot of people. There's a guy in the States who was up on he was on death row and he ended up dying of a heart attack before he's prearranged death.
Perfect.
I think great. Just save some money. Fantastic.
It saves money. It saves a lot of trouble. Like, executing a guy is not easy.
Well, speak for yourself. I mean,
Like there's a big string of them there where they were fucking them up, and that's bad. It sucks.
So bad for business.
Like that'll, I don't know. That would be a bad day if someone was trying to execute me and they couldn't pull it off. I'd be fucking pissed. I mean, dude, get your shit together.
Oh, fuck.
So Weinstein got convicted on 2 out of 5 charges against him.
Yep.
I don't know why a jury would do that. I don't know why the jury was so wishy-washy at the end there, but
because it's what they do.
That is what they do, isn't it? Motherfuckers.
Nobody ever convicts on all counts. It's always...
Yeah, what? I
okay,
don't
we'll
get
him on this, but maybe not this. It's like they feel bad about doing it all at once.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Why do you get... Like, you're a jury. It's your chance to be a fucking asshole. Throw the book at the guy.
Yeah.
Literally sit there and throw books at him until he runs away. I'm trying to find something here for us, and I can't. So I hope it's over. I hope now the dialogue turns to how do we mend this fucking Me Too debacle between men and women and get things back to as they should be. Where I can tell you you're pretty and you can't sue me. That would be, you know, it would make things a lot easier for me. But I need Cosby to die, and I need Weinstein to get like 150 years in jail.
Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Nobody gets those sentences in North America anymore. It's really disappointing.
In the States, they do, don't they?
Nah, not really. Not
I'm
as much
sure
anymore.
they do.
They started knocking that shit down. It's a little disappointing. I think they should be handing that shit out all the time now. What? You jaywalked? 136 years.
I can't find our goddamn podcast live on Spreaker, and it's making me angry.
You can't find what?
I can't find us live on Spreaker right
I
now.
can't find you either.
Why am I podcasting live, but I'm not on fucking Spreaker?
Yeah, because I can't even hear you. But you know what?
Here we are.
I'm posting comments as you.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, you're in my account. Son of a bitch.
Actually, you know what?
Okay, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. This is a little fucked up. It'll come on after this commercial.
Yeah, it always starts with that commercial first.
I need to log out. I couldn't get rid of this.
All right, I'm just texting with a fan on the air here on our cool chat ability. I did not say time machine. It's playing live on the air. That's fucking cool, buddy. Yes, please do all of that.
Yeah, we're live. I see us there.
Yeah, we are. That's fucking cool, buddy.
So I don't think we should really be having that playing in the background as we're trying to do our podcast.
Not if you can hear it that loudly. No,
I hear it very clearly.
I think we tried to do that once before, and it ruined our lives.
Well, it did, because we just sit there and just listen to ourselves and just laugh. And then we realize that all of a sudden there goes this weird dead spot. We're like, oh shit, that's us listening to us. Uh-oh.
I certainly don't have to, because I listen to us about 22 hours a day. So I'm good on the listening to us. I just listened to a really good old episode, actually, the other day. That one that I completely forgot existed, and because I'm going through, I'm putting together a compilation of intros for our 100th episode, which happens to be our season premiere. Crazy that we're already at 100 episodes.
Yes, this year definitely flew by. That's pretty awesome.
That's going to be a fucking celebration. March the 18th is going to be wild. Last year's was a little lackluster because you weren't there, and we did the 98th episode before the 99th episode. Is that how it worked out?
No, we did the 99th before the 98th.
99 before 98. We ended up at like 102 before we did our 100th celebration, and it sucked. This year is going to be amazing. I'm trying to get Macaulay Culkin for March the 18th. I'm not 100% sure it's going to happen. But we've got some cool stuff, and I'm putting together a compilation of my 100 favorite intros to commemorate our 100th episode.
So stoked for that.
And yes, listening audience on Spreaker.com, I am typing all of these things. Okay, moving on. I did want to introduce, because I'm trying really hard to stay on this for season 3, and that's the initiative Gordon and I started in 2018 that went nowhere because of our lack of effort, and this year we're fucking punching it in. And that would be hashtag easiest thing in the world. It's super easy for you guys to participate. I wouldn't have called it that if it wasn't. It's literally the easiest thing in the world. What you guys need to do is get up, go about your day as you normally would. Don't change anything about your regular routine. But throughout the day, anytime you encounter someone, be nice to them. And
it sounds so difficult, though.
It does sound difficult. And at the end of the day, when you've done that, hashtag easiest thing in the world. Tell Gordon and I what you did to be a part of our initiative, and we'll send you a t-shirt. A lovely Fuck Eric and Gord t-shirt. It's fun, guys. I tried it myself on East Hastings for a week, and it caught on a little bit. Who was it that followed us? Was it Norm Spector? Someone cool followed us.
I believe that's who it was.
And it just got really cool. Big assholes were doing this on the street, and Hastings was like fucking Sesame Street for a week. It was super dope. And then Welfare Day came and it all went to shit. But this could be a worldwide thing, and you'd be amazed how much this actually works. And if people on a grand scale would just fucking indulge me in my dorkiness for one goddamn day, you'll start to like it too. And then you'll be like, oh, maybe he's not such a fucking nerd. And I'll be like, yeah, I told you, bitches. So hashtag easiest thing in the world. You can start now. You can start whenever you want. And just try to make this a thing.
It's a great idea.
It really is. And I had someone tell me yesterday that they like that we're doing this, and they think we're the guys that could actually do this. And I went, really? You fucking listen to our show? But it is kind of what we're all about. And I on a small scale, we could actually affect something here. But it involves everybody pitching in. Kind of like me running for mayor. You got to vote for me or it's kind of for nothing. So for this, if you participate, then it'll be a cool thing. And if you don't, then it's just me looking like a fucking asshole for another year. It doesn't matter. I've been doing it for 2 years. And I still do it. I don't hashtag myself and give myself t-shirts, but yeah, I do. I totally do.
I was going to say, that sounds exactly like you.
I actually mail myself gifts from Eric and Gord, and I just go fucking banana hammock when they show up. Oh my God, Eric and Gord sent me a gift! Which, starting whenever they show up, we have Fuck Eric and Gord keychains. We've got Fuck Eric and Gord stylus pens. We're balling this year, buddy.
Oh, it's going to be a very, very good year this year. 2020 is our year, motherfucker.
2020 is our year. That's why I'm inviting Joe Rogan to just give up and join us this year. Instead of waiting for the inevitable. Because by the end of this year, it's going to be Eric and Gord and Joe. What if we're right except Joe? And
Fuck Joe.
he could really just join us now and make it easy. Or he can keep doing his shitty thing in his dumb basement.
Whatever he decides he thinks is best, is none of it's going to help.
Sitting there, fuck. Could you imagine carrying around $30 million every year? Like, what do you do with all that money? I'm glad I don't make Joe Rogan money.
That's what I would do.
$30 fucking million that bald prick gets to do what we do, not as well as us.
No, nowhere near.
I need a good sponsorship. You know who I want to get to sponsor us, Gordon? I want Mike Lindell.
Who?
Mike Lindell. The My Pillow guy.
No.
Yeah, I want My Pillow.
No, you don't.
I actually want to have a serious conversation about this because I believe you endorsed the bamboo pillow at one point, right?
No.
No? That wasn't you?
Nope.
Nah, God damn it.
They wanted me to endorse the bamboo pillow, but I would not endorse it because it was not a good pillow, because they do not last.
I have had the pleasure, since I've been in the Okanagan, of sleeping on 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I would rather sleep on a Volvo or a Porcupine or any uncomfortable fucking thing. Those pillows suck.
Yes, they do.
And they're not
lumpy.
cheap.
They don't work. Nope.
What's the price point on one of those from your day?
$50 if memory, $50 to $70 if memory serves me.
$50 to $70.
Yeah.
And I would definitely rather sleep on a whole bunch of other things.
But keep in mind, though, I mean, here's the thing that everybody has to keep in mind when it comes to pillows. God, I'm going back into this. You can buy the world's greatest pillow, whatever. If you don't have a proper, and I mean proper pillow protector, not some shitty sleeve you put over top of it, but a waterproof and breathable, those 2 combinations, if it's not both, don't bother getting it, it's a waste of money. A waterproof and breathable pillow protector, no matter what pillow you buy, it will not last longer than a week. And I don't want to hear myself in the background talk about the shit I just said.
Yeah, no, I'm just shutting this off. Because yes, it's driving me nuts.
So any pillow is going to go lumpy and shitty and fucky over a very short period of time if you do not have a good pillow protector. I've had my pillow that I own right now. It's by Bedgear, of phenomenal company. If you need anything that's just like high end, best for your bed stuff, buy Bedgear. They're amazing. I'm a big fucking fanatic for them. I got their sheets, the pillow protectors, everything. Their pillow comes with a 1-year warranty on it, which, depending on the company, is pretty decent in the industry. Most usually only come with a 6-month warranty. But their pillow still works very, very well, and it still looks and feels like the day I bought it. And I'm a very hot sleeper, so the fact that I have this pillow and it still is just a day is because of my pillow protector. So,
do you look and feel like the day you bought it?
Sadly, kind of yes. Because I was an overweight fat guy when I got it, so yes.
And just since you don't want to hear yourself in the background, I'm just playing you for the rest of the night. Actually, my mother is quite smitten with you.
How so? How is that possible?
Well, because I've been putting together a lot of media stuff for us, so there's a lot of pictures floating around. And she somehow got her hands on a picture of you, and she said... And I was like, fuck, Mom, I didn't even know you could sing.
Hey, Eric, I just might be your daddy.
I want a raise on my allowance.
Yeah, well, I expect something real good for Father's Day, bitch.
I have a bunch of those movies. I do, and I don't know why. That was like winning the lottery last summer. I bought that laptop and it came full of porn. I was like, fuck, you just saved me a day's worth of work.
Right?
We should talk about some news or something, Dingley.
Okay, I got a whole bunch here.
Number 1 news show
yes.
in North America, the essential listening for survival in the 21st century. So here is Gord with some news brought to you by... Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay, just because we're not big sports guys. So, Eric, I'm sure you didn't hear about the big fight, the big boxing match in Vegas between Wilder versus Fury, Tyson Fury fighting Deontay, I fucking pronounce his name, Wilder.
Only in so much that I knew it was occurring. That's as far as it went. I have a friend who gambles quite to his detriment on sports, so I know a lot about it.
Well, Wilder was slated to win the fight. Everybody thought for sure he was going to win the fight. And turns out Tyson Fury ended up winning. And Wilder has now, because when he came out for the fight, he was wearing this. I mean, Eric, you gotta just Google this outfit. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. His pre-fight costume that he wore coming out to the ring, and it's the most ridiculous piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. That's the reason why he lost the fight, because the goddamn thing weighed over 40 pounds. And by the time he hit the second round, his legs were gone because it took up so much energy to walk out wearing this 40-pound fucking outfit.
Well, you know what? I have virtually no sympathy, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Apollo Creed did the same fucking thing to himself in Rocky IV.
That's right.
He came out doing the big dance and the living in America, and he was fucking tired before the match started, and Vlad Drago literally killed the motherfucker.
That's right.
Ivan Drago, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Ivan.
And you can't fuck around before the fight.
No.
Can't fuck before a fight.
But, they don't fuck before fights either, because boxers don't like each other that way. But it did.
It relaxes them too much. They want to stay high strung.
It opened the door to, if I can change, and you can change, and everybody can change. The best fucking speech in cinematic history, I think.
It's definitely up there.
When I first came here, you guys weren't liking me very much, and that didn't feel very good.
And now you do, and I'm Mr. Russia.
I fucking love it. You know what? I love Stallone movies. Always have. Always. I'm a big fan of his, and it always blows me away when I hear him in an interview because he doesn't sound like that.
No. Well, no, not exactly.
He's actually quite articulate for a little dude. Stole the screenplay idea, and the dude he stole it from never got a fucking dime.
Well, that's what he gets. Shouldn't have let it get stolen.
Same thing with Frank Dukes, actually. Of that Jean-Claude Van Damme made famous in Bloodsport.
Yep.
Frank Dukes never got a fucking dollar out of that prick.
That's amazing.
But our favorite movie, JCVD?
Yeah.
He has a whole fucking TV show now.
Oh, you're kidding me. Does he really?
It's, I gotta look up the title. It's on... Jean-Claude Van Johnson. It's on Amazon Prime. It is...
awesome.
It is a show with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it.
It's funny.
I'm digging the Amazon Prime, you guys. I think it's kind of cool. The Tick show is the single most disappointing thing that's happened to me. Probably... In I gotta say, at least 39 out of my 41 years. That Tick show is the worst fucking thing. Like
the Tick.
The cartoon was so incredible. It was not quite as good as the comic book. The comic book is life-changing. The cartoon was good. The live-action TV show is a piece of shit.
But the first live-action one was fantastic.
The first, why did they get rid of it? Patrick Warburton was made for that role.
Kelly was awesome as that.
Oh, yeah, it's this new skinny motherfucker.
Why would they even bother?
It's a totally different show. It's brand new.
But they shouldn't bother.
Sorry, I've got our number one fan, Christina, with me here, and she thought we were talking about the Patrick Warburton show. Never. That was a good show. It stuck to the cartoon. This one, the only redeeming factor about this one is Dot, Arthur's sister, is smoking hot in it. Which she wasn't in the comic book or the cartoon, so I don't know why they would do that, but it helps a lot. But the guy that plays the Tick, he's like 85 pounds, and he's just... I don't know who's writing it, but they apparently never read it or saw it before they started writing it.
No, and that's usually the way it is.
One show I will talk about for a minute that I quite enjoyed and I fucking hated the movie was The Purge.
I like the concept and everything else of the first one. She's at it again.
Thank you, Mom. You're like our new ambulance. I appreciate it.
So embarrassing.
I really hope she makes that a bit. That is fucking awesome, actually.
Oh my god.
That is really, really funny.
Yeah, I totally forgot what we were talking about.
The Purge. I kind of enjoyed the
I
TV
love the
show.
concept of the first one. I just thought that was a neat movie. I mean, it would never really happen in real life, but I thought it was a really good concept for a good movie. I don't think it ever should have been done again. It was great as a once-off movie. It was fine. They killed it by doing it more than once, and they just made it stupid.
And this TV show follows the first movie quite, the concept anyway. And it's pretty enjoyable. I liked it. But
how about that?
This tit can go fuck himself. Peter Serafinowicz.
Sure.
His voice is perfect. His voice is spot on. But look at him, he's tiny.
I don't know. There's no substitute for Patrick Warburton.
No, of course. No. That is just a good statement to make in general. There is no substitute for Patrick Warburton. The dude is fucking comedy gold, in my opinion. He made Rules of Engagement funny.
That fucking A he did. I can't believe you remember that show.
Yeah, well, I only remember how terrible it was. I don't know how...
Grace Under Fire, too.
David Spade could take Halle Berry and make her look like Roseanne. Like, everything David Spade touches sucks a little bit.
Well, yeah. It's David Spade.
I don't know. You know what? I tried to like the guy a lot. I really do. He's Chris Farley's best friend. You gotta love him.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic in Tommy Boy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then ever since then, he's just been a giant piece of shit. Well, no, a very tiny piece of shit.
Screw you. I know you weren't a fan of it, but fuck you. Joe Dirt is an amazing movie.
Redneck humor, it's not funny to me. I don't find filthy, illiterate people funny. It's not...
Considering that's probably half of our listeners, I think they're very funny. See, guys, I just stood up for you.
That was quite uncalled for, Gord.
Really? That's uncalled for? Yesterday, I asked for them all to die, and this is what's uncalled for.
In all fairness, you only asked for 2/3 of them to die. No, that wasn't his fault. I don't like Kid Rock. I don't like rednecks. I don't like stupid Louisiana backward people. No offense to whatever state you're in that you're hating my guts in right now. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other ones.
No problem.
What's the problem, Mom?
Nothing.
Will she come on the show?
No.
Will she say hi to us?
No.
Yeah. I'll get you one day, Gadget.
No, you won't.
Everybody had the friend who said they saw Dr. Claw's face. Fuck you, liar. You did not.
No.
Nobody did.
No, you didn't.
If there was every group, I guarantee you do a poll of anyone between my age and your age, and they had a friend who said he saw his face. I had a friend who's... It was always like someday, like I was grounded or I was at school late or something, so I didn't get to see that episode. He's like, "Oh, they showed Dr. Claw's face." Fuck you, they did not.
Yes, they did.
They didn't. Did you just Google that shit?
Yep.
They never showed his face.
Yep.
When?
In the Gadget episode, The Weather Machine, viewers got to see a close-up of his face while he wakes up from his nap.
How close up, though? Did you just see, like, a pupil?
I don't know, but the picture, there's...
Where are you reading this?
Google. I just typed in Dr. Claw face revealed, and it came up as face revealed episode.
Well, Google can go Google their balls. I don't believe them.
Although this is the newer version of Gadget, not the original series.
Oh, not there. Well, there you go. Yeah, no.
That's why.
There might be some new gay series where he does it, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was, just because that fucking prick kid grew up and started producing the show. He's like, so that, I'll put his fucking face on it right now. Jason, what the fuck was your name? Fuck you, Jason, from grade 2. Liar.
No, that he did. Dr. Claw did have an action figure, by the way.
Dr. Claw had an action figure? All he
From
did was
the original series.
All he did was sit in a chair. What kind of fucking action figure do you need to sit in a chair?
And a cat.
Yeah, but they actually had an action figure. And that action figure has a face.
What?
He's got white streaked hair standing straight up, and he's got a very angry looking face. Wow, that's a creepy looking fucking toy.
What would be the gadget enhancement that you would get if you could get one?
What was that? Hang on. What was a what?
What would be the gadget enhancement that he has, like that you would get if you could only get one?
Oh.
Jesus. I don't.
Wow, that's a big question. Everybody, write me at rosemcgowan@outlook.com. Tell me which of Inspector Gadget's abilities you would get if you could only get one. What's the one you would like to get?
One of Gadget's actual ones, or anything that I could pick?
You know what? It doesn't have to be one that he had. It could be any. If you could just get one like he had.
Like Go-Go Gadget Dick would just be funny.
That's what Christina just said too. Yeah.
But the downside to that is if you're plowing the shit out of a fucking girl and you like all of a sudden go Gadget Dick and that thing just impales her all the way through, you could have a lot of murder charges against you.
Well, yeah, you drive right through her fucking spinal column. Not to mention the amount of blood flow it would take to maintain that thing. You'd fucking pass out as soon as you.
That's the smartest thing ever come out of chicks' mouths.
As soon as you got a hard on, you'd fucking pass out immediately. Which, well, that's not far from the truth for me anyway, so maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Yeah.
I like the fucking laser finger. The laser finger came in handy.
The helicopter hat.
The helicopter hat, good option.
I pretty much would just be stuck with the telescopic arms. I could have a lot of fun with that shit.
I was going to go that route too. The arms and the legs. You could have them both.
Yeah.
Because I always
when
he just fucking walk over buildings and shit, that would come in handy.
Oh, man. I would never have to worry about traffic again.
Constant access to a 12-year-old
And
girl.
if I had any one of his abilities, I would go beat the shit out of Matthew Broderick for the horrible fucking movie he made.
Damn straight.
That was so bad.
And I am a massive Matthew Broderick fan. The guy he was in what was that fucking movie with Reese Witherspoon? Oh my god,
the fuck did he do with Reese Witherspoon?
It's an amazing movie where he's a high school teacher and she's a idiot and they're having an affair and she's a student and he's a teacher and they're having an affair and she just fucking destroys his life. Oh, what the hell is it called? It's a comedy. It's fucking amazing. It's the darkest, most horrible comedy I've ever seen in my life. Like almost Fargo bad. Like it will make you.
Election,
yes, thank you. He rigs the fucking student election so she can't become class president because he hates her so much, but he's having an affair with her.
Oh, okay.
It's really, really funny. It's terrible, and it's very offensive. But I'm a big Broderick fan.
He's definitely done some hit and misses. There's no denying that.
There's a remake we could use. Fucking Hollywood. You got Weinstein back. Put him to work. Make a decent fucking. And don't lie. He's Harvey fucking Weinstein. He's the best producer the universe has ever seen. You're gonna tell me you're not gonna hire him now? Of course you fucking are. You're just gonna change his name in the credits. You fucking cunty. Everyone's gonna hire him. He's gonna go right back to work. He's gonna have $50 billion again next year. Fuck you.
He'll be directing from jail.
Oh yeah, he absolutely will.
Me too.
Yeah.
The man's an amazing producer. He produced fucking everything. And you're gonna tell me these fucking pricks that eat babies for fun aren't gonna hire him again?
Well, they will until they realize that every movie out there will suck, and then they'll just be like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
and he's okay. See, we said this a year ago. He gets a pass because they fucking dumped Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey ate shit. Now everybody else gets a pass.
Yeah.
He gets convicted on 2. He's going to do what? Maybe 25 years?
Yeah.
If. They'll take off 22 years for good behavior, and he'll fucking die in 6 months. That prick.
But he'll still be out before.
I think while he's in holding, he should get raped every day.
Oh, absolutely. It won't happen, but yeah.
Just some good Eric
Just the
Gordon
same
justice.
thing that happened to Bernardo when he got into prison.
Yeah, Bernardo was... Or Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer lasted 17 fucking days.
Yeah.
And that was... How did fucking Jeffrey Dahmer get in general population? What do you... Like, that was...
Because he was charismatic and good-looking.
That wasn't intentional? Why can't we do that with all of these pricks? Like, get rid of Cosby. Who cares about fucking Cosby?
He had a good run.
Actually, Joe Rogan, I was just telling this story earlier. I was listening to Joe Rogan recently because I was going to call in and tell him to fuck off. And he was saying that back when he was on news radio, like 1994, that entire cast knew about Bill Cosby and what he was doing. It was like big talk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he was interviewing Bill Maher at the time. Bill Maher said he heard about it in like 81 or whatever. So it was just kind of known that was Cosby's deal.
And nobody said anything.
That's just the way of the world back then.
Every one of them should be charged with compliance.
Yeah, kind of. Hey, I don't know. What... See, what it comes down to in my mind is he was insanely rich. Like, rich beyond your wildest imagination. He was a trailblazer. He was a groundbreaking fucking comedian. Literally changed the face of entertainment in the United States, and it just went to his head. It wasn't about he couldn't get chicks or whatever. They were going there on, like, intentionally. It was, he's just got this sick fucking face. When you get to that stature of celebrity, you just get fucking weird. And you do weird shit. And his weird thing was he liked to fucking drug women who probably would have slept with him willingly.
Yep.
But he just liked it better to drug him and fucking hump him, sleep it. But it's a sick fucking thing that these celebrities, when they get to that level, you lose your fucking mind. And I will too. I guarantee it. But I won't do rapey shit. I'll just do weird stuff. Because I mean, like, if you're gonna fucking do rapey shit, go to Thailand and do it like a normal human being.
Do it where you're not going to get caught.
Yes, why do these fucking idiots always rape like Oprah? Rape someone who's not gonna talk about it, you idiots.
It's like the priests.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a nice make work program. From now on, everybody, all the Cosbys out there, all the fucking Weinsteins who think that what they did is a good thing, go rape a Catholic priest for me.
Yeah.
Instead of just one Catholic priest, instead of whoever you're planning on raping this weekend.
Picture it didn't happen.
Go fuck a priest.
And make sure it's very unwilling.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Preferably like in front of his wife, or while he's giving his what do they call it? Their little
Dirty
speech.
Sanchez?
No. When he's giving his what do they call it when you fucking talk at the
Sermon.
Well, he's giving his sermon. That's an ordained minister talking right there. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
When he's poping.
Yeah, when he's poping up on the pope table there,
Popium.
you fucking
Popium.
just
The Propium.
run up and stick it right in his pope hole.
Well, Eric, I have some news now.
Especially the current one. I'm just saying. Yeah,
gross, I got
give me
a
some
popo
news.
over my dick.
Oh, gross. I got poop all over my dick.
There's been a massive breakup in the food industry. Somebody is now single.
Oh, shut up! Who?
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is a huge news. In my opinion, this is a huge news. I'm going to build this thing up. the craziest thing is this particular person, we never knew this whole time. We actually never knew who her significant other was. And now they are no more.
Oh, you're killing me. I have no idea who you...
I am talking about Mrs. Dash, the salt-free seasoning.
No,
Mrs.
God!
Dash is now officially being known as Dash.
No, God, please, no, no!
Did you like that
No!
build-up? That was fucking genius.
No!
Well, you're right. I did not know there was a Mr. Dash.
That's right, because there is no Mr. Dash.
I've never asked about Uncle Jemima.
No.
Well, we don't like to talk about
I
uncles.
don't really like to delve into their personal lives on that level.
No.
That
Yeah, they have. No, they're still going to keep the website of MrsDash.com, mainly because Procter and Gamble owns Dash.com, so they can't have that. But yeah, so there you go.
Her name must be incredibly hard to say in Morse code.
I would have to assume so. It's very funny. So Mrs. Dash is now going to be just known as simply as Dash.
Simply as Dash. That is just...
Now, they are claiming, by the way, so they on their statement, they gave absolutely no mention of anything of this having to do with the assumed gender roles or anything like that. They gave no mention of it whatsoever.
That's why you cut me off, just so you could stop me from instantly going to that, because that was obviously the first thing in my mind.
Here's what they said. The Dash line of salt-free seasonings will continue to allow consumers to elevate their cooking quickly and simply in a dash.
That's stupid. I can honestly say I've never used a Mrs. Dash anything ever.
I have. Ironically, I've actually always been a big fan of theirs because of the fact it's salt-free. And I always like the fact that I get to control how much salt I get to put into something instead of adding their shitty ionized salt that they use instead of adding my really good Himalayan pink sea salt.
I had that's so funny. My mom this morning made some grand announcement about how all salt is the same. It's like, salt's just salt, all salt's the same. And I was like, Gord will fucking fight you to the death on that.
I will. I might just show up there and slap her just for saying it.
He's all about the Himalayan pink salt.
So am I. It's awesome.
It is the safest of all the salts available on the market because it has the highest iron content, and it's not processed or iodized or anything else. It is pure and natural. It's the good stuff.
I didn't dig on the Mrs. Dash stuff, but I did date a girl briefly in the late 90s who was Mrs. Dine Dash, and that was cool.
That's kind of fun.
That was a ton of fun.
So there's that.
That's big news. A lot of celebrity breakups lately.
Now, here's one that I would love to hear. I can't wait to hear your opinion on this.
I don't have
one. California Governor Gavin Newsom.
That's enough said right there.
Put out a tweet this afternoon, saying, and I quote, "Doctors should be able to write prescriptions for housing the same way they do for insulin or antibiotics."
That is kind of fantastic.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
Slightly, his heart's in the right place. I like that. It's a terrible idea. He's just a kind of a train wreck, that dude.
How do you just write a prescription? Here, you get a house. Who's building the house?
Who's the
contractor? Who got the permits? Who set this thing up? Where are you getting this house from?
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you thought it was a partially half-assed good idea. I just think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
No, see, well, you've never had... You've never been in ground zero of the fucking housing crisis like it is in Vancouver.
A doctor does not get the right to write a prescription for housing. It's a stupid idea.
What
There's
if
an idea to change the housing market. That's a completely different idea than having a doctor put on a piece of paper, give this guy a house. No.
What if
that's
your
fucking
survival depends on shelter? If you don't have adequate shelter, you will die. Should a doctor not be able to prescribe that for you?
stupid. Where's the house coming from?
Who cares?
No, a doctor doesn't.
Maybe
It's
the
not a
doctor pays
doctor's
for it. Maybe
responsibility
Habitat
to
for
get you a
Humanity
house.
builds it. Maybe
No.
fucking anyone
No.
builds it. Okay,
Then
so
you contact Habitat for Humanity. You know what, you goddamn doctor.
if I have chronic fucking tuberculosis, and if I'm outside too long, I will die.
You've got tuberculosis. You're going to die anyways.
So I get a house, and then I don't die.
You've already lost your argument. You're going
I
to die
think-
anyways. You've got tuberculosis.
But maybe I'm not. Maybe getting that house cures it. You don't fucking know. I think it's
And then the doctor prescribes you a house.
shut up.
Randomly, one just appears on a corner and the roof collapses on you. You get to sue the doctor? Come on, this is just getting stupid.
Well, no.
Stop defending it. It's not right. Stop
If you
defending
take a pill, you don't sue the doctor. You sue the pharmacist.
Bullshit.
You sue the pharmacist. You sue the drug company. You don't sue the doctor.
Well, the doctor wrote the prescription.
That doesn't matter. Whoever
Oh,
does that.
It's America. They sue everybody for everything.
It is an idea that's definitely worth exploring, and it's the first one that man's ever had.
No, it's not.
Stupid
idea, and the man should be lose his positioning for even suggesting it.
I completely couldn't disagree with you more. Definitely something worth looking into.
No.
100%.
If anybody ever looks into this, I will slap you. Plain and simple.
If it
Stupid
becomes
idea.
a reality in an Eric and Gord government, you're not invited
It
to my
won't.
house. How's that?
It won't, because I will not allow it. Plain and simple. And I got a bigger mouth than you do.
Oh, no, it's a 2-to-1 vote. I get 2 votes. Didn't you know that?
I'm twice your size, and I'm older than you. Respect your elder, bitch.
Yeah, that just means you can't catch me.
I don't need to catch you. I'll hire someone.
You should not be arguing with me right now. You should be saving your energy for your battle with heart disease, my friend.
I will gladly lose that one. I'm looking forward to it.
Hey,
Now I've got. Do you know how much I love my picking on my American stupid friends?
you mean our 68% of our audience, stupid
I don't
friends?
think
you like
our
very much?
audience is this dumb. I
No,
have
that's
another new level of low for stupidity.
Is it from where's our place in Texas?
No.
Is it Hobart? I like Hobart now. Hobart's right up there with. Where's the fuck? Was it Harrison County?
No. Yes, Harrison County was the. No, was it Harrison? Yeah.
I kind
can't
of got a
remember.
little distracted, but I am still hellbent on getting him on the show. Harris County Sheriff. Can't think of his name. Carlos something or.
I can't think of anything.
It was a very ethnic name. I want him on at the beginning of next season to explain his amazing approach to law enforcement
and interviews.
and interviews. Sorry, go ahead.
So this happened in Midtown, Tennessee. A 44-year-old person approached the counter of a McDonald's and asked for a cup of water. The cashier,
A 44-year-old
male,
Caucasian.
do not have his race here.
Okay.
They don't speak this. This particular thing does not talk in race.
So he didn't just get shot immediately.
So a 44-year-old man approached the counter and asked for a cup of water. The cashier reportedly informed the man that the cup would normally cost 32 cents,
Oh, Jesus.
but since the system is down, she offered the cup for free. At this point, the suspect reportedly became upset and attempted to give the employee a $100 bill.
What?
Yeah. She returned the $100 and wouldn't accept it. She's like, no, I'm going to give it to you for free. He became even more irate and then began to hit her in the face, knocking her to the ground. When another employee attempted to intervene, the suspect struck her as well.
I was laughing at something funny from before. Not that. That's terrible.
According to the McDonald's on hand, he also threw a cooking container at the cashier, although it did not hit her. And then he left the restaurant. He was caught and charged with 2 counts of assault and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Of course. That goes without saying. That is not sober guys don't do that. That's
And apparently in Greenfield, Wisconsin, a teenage McDonald's worker quit from her job after she was punched in the face by a customer because the customer was mad for waiting too long for her food.
Who are they? That has never crossed my mind. Not once ever ever when I've walked into a restaurant, and I've gotten some shitty service in restaurants. I have never once thought I should punch this bitch in the face.
Really?
There's
Not
another one.
Ever. That's just who are these fucking
lying.
like, you can. That's fine.
Stop lying.
That's why I have a girl with me half the time. It's like, you punch this bitch in the face. But
The reason why the customer was mad about waiting so long for her food, she was mad because they took too long to cook her bacon.
see, I told you the fucking bacon at McDonald's was a bad idea.
That's right. See, there it was.
I said it a
She
week
came
ago.
right around the counter and punched her in the face.
McDonald's makes you violent because
Never
it's
made me
not
violent. Makes me
because it's
happy.
not food.
Nope, it makes me happy.
No, seriously, who are these fucking people?
Americans. That's who they are.
This
America, that's why you have the president you have. You deserve them.
This is where hashtag easiest thing in the world is born out of. It's this kind of ridiculous fucking shit. In what universe does it make sense to fucking behave that way in public?
Kind of like a grown man doing a podcast for a living.
It is.
That was not nice.
Let's call Joe. Let's call Joe Rogan and see how bad he feels about it.
Somebody dick punched that guy.
I couldn't help myself. Sorry.
we do it because we love you.
When I'm sitting there splitting up me and Gord's 30 mil, I'll be sure to feel real bad about it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to hire a helicopter to shit over top of your head.
Yeah,
You can surprise me once you can.
I'll hire a helicopter to come dump my jar of tears on your house.
And then you can pick up all the peanut butter for your dog.
No, I won't have a dog. I'm getting my goats.
Oh yeah.
Eric, bye.
Where the fuck was I? What were we talking about? McDonald's makes you stupid and yell weird shit. McDonald's gives you Tourette's, apparently. Is what.
It gives you Tourette's and makes you violent, apparently.
This year, late last year, I got to meet my very first for real Tourette's syndrome person, and she was delightful.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Very legit. She was very good at controlling it, though.
That's very good.
So it's not a very good story, really.
I just thought this story was particularly kind of humorous. Chuck Schumer, Senate Minority Leader.
Indeed.
People have been freaking out because they've discovered that he has spent over $8,600 on cheesecake from an iconic downtown Brooklyn eatery over the past 10 years.
What do you mean McDonald's?
I'm sorry. I have a lot of distractions around me. He spent how much?
$8,600 on cheesecake from a particular downtown Brooklyn eatery over the past 10 years. So collectively, over 10 years, he spent $8,600 on cheesecake.
Well, that's only $800 a year.
And the funny thing is, the cheesecake, each slice costs $43.95.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And he says, because keep in mind, this is a very rich guy, but he goes, I give them as gifts. I use them for bets.
That is...
So he is completely unapologetic. He literally says guilty as charged is my guilty pleasure. I don't care.
Yeah. You know what? We've got one there's one in your neck of the woods, right in Ottawa, apparently, across the street from Parliament Hill. That's like $550 a plate for lunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And they all go there for lunch. That's our fucking money, pricks.
Yeah.
$43 for a slice of cheesecake.
He's bought 196 in 5 years.
You know what? I'd pay it if it's that good.
If it's that good.
Yeah,
now, during his thing, when he was being asked about this, when he literally brought out a tray of them and gave them to the to the press.
That's fucking brilliant.
You fucking try it. I'm telling you, this shit's delicious. So that's genius.
That's
well done.
That's a good fucking idea. I like him a little bit better now.
That was fantastic. I thought that was really good.
Chuck Schumer, good on you, buddy.
You know what? I was going to talk about this one. I'm not because I just don't care enough.
And I gotta say, I like cheesecake that much that I would do it. I miss the Cheesecake Cafe quite a bit. I had a great server every time. I used to go to Cheesecake Cafe like every night, and I had a great server. I called her JoJo, the dog-faced boy. She was fucking very, very pleasant all the time. I didn't call her that while she was around. But I was very sad when it was gone.
There's that coffee place over by the C bus, Eric. Little coffee shop that has Vancouver's best cheesecake. Have you been there?
No.
It was voted. They won it multiple years in a row, and I have to tell you, it is fucking delicious.
Is that the one up that's gone now? Well, everything's gone now. But...
I don't know. I haven't been there in a couple of 2 years. I don't know. It was still there when I left.
Is it that one that got torn down 2 years after you left and never looked back?
Right.
How the fuck do I know, retard? That whole area has been completely demolished. It's all gone.
That sucks.
So, yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was delicious. I hate, you know me, I don't like coffee. I can't stand the smell, but I would sit in that coffee shop and eat their cheesecake. It was that delicious.
I forgot that about you.
That's right.
I can't live without coffee. I literally can't get up without coffee.
No, I don't like it. Never liked it. Can't stand it. I don't even like it when I'm like blackout drunk. I still can't touch it. So yeah, don't like coffee.
Even at the height of my addicted fucking drug terribleness, I was like, I gotta get a cup of coffee and then some dope.
Coffee first, crack after.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you gotta have some fucking rules, right? That's how you don't end up dead.
Speaking of almost dead.
It's classy. That's right.
In Germany, I don't know if you heard about this, Eric.
Probably not.
In the town of Volksmarsen.
If I didn't say it, I probably haven't heard about it today.
There we go.
Well, podcast after that Eric and Gord are so totally wrong.
There's nothing about us wrong.
So, Germany?
In Germany, in the town of Volksmarsen, 30 people, a third of them children, were injured, some seriously, after a 29-year-old citizen.
That's my favorite German town, by the way, just that I've never been to or heard of.
Volksmarsen? Yeah. He drove his car through a fucking carnival parade.
He drove his car through a what parade?
Carnival parade.
A carnival parade.
Yeah. And
Carnival!
Did it deliberately.
Well, of course it's deliberately. That's the new thing over there.
I mean, it wasn't like that rash of all the seniors doing it and saying, "Oops, I hit the wrong pedal." No, this guy meant it. Like he saw the parade, put his foot to the floor, and just fucking gunned it.
Is he Muslim?
No, he was just a regular old German citizen. They didn't mention his name anywhere on here
because that was a big fuck you that they did too. And as soon as Bush came out with the no-fly list, they all started renting vans.
Yeah. So this guy, no, you're gonna love this.
I already do.
He was arrested on suspicion of attempted homicide.
Was fucking Harrison County Sheriff investigating that one for them?
Trust me when I say I was looking for his name all over this, and unfortunately, no.
Was it Garcia?
Jose? I can't remember.
I think it was Garcia. I gotta look that up. That sounds just like his kind of crack detective work right there. Suspicion of attempted homicide. Suspicion of attempted homicide.
As he drove through a crowd of people. Full throttle. Yeah.
Full throttle. Straight at the crowd. I think something about this seems suspicious. I'm sure it's Garcia. Is it Harris County? Yeah, it's just Harris County.
Harris County, I think, yeah.
They were in the midst of some big fucking thing when I called. They didn't have time to talk to me. And then that was when I was moving up here, so I didn't have time to pursue it. But now I've got nothing but time. So we will get back into working and getting him or one of his representatives on the show as soon as possible. And the guy on the phone was exactly who you wanted to answer the phone at the. Oh, it's all black women in police uniform on their fucking website. You fucking assholes. Anyway.
Man.
So
there's
suspicion
that. Yeah.
of vehicular homicide. Harris County Sheriff is in Germany, apparently.
Apparently he's visiting Germany and still doing interviews.
That's fucking awesome. I would love that guy needs a TV show. He should have his own. They should have Harris County CSI. Just what the fuck is his name? I'm sure it's Garcia.
I honestly
Ed
don't.
Gonzalez.
You can mention 400 names. Gonzalez. There it is.
Ed Gonzalez.
There it is.
No relation to Casey. I'm assuming.
Well,
I'm just assuming that. I shouldn't even say that. They could be like best buddies or something.
we never know. They could be lovers.
How could they be lovers when they can't be friends, Gord?
Oh, come on. I was married to that.
Well played, sir.
Thank you.
I knew there was a reason I keep you on this show.
Now, I don't know if you've heard about this. This is my first time ever hearing about this, but apparently it's been going on for a long time. There's a Belgian city
Yes, there's several of them.
that does a carnival featuring caricatures of Orthodox Jews wearing huge fur hats with long fake noses and ant costumes. They basically just walk around making fun of Jews.
Where is this?
A Belgium city. Belgian.
A Belgian city in Belgium.
In Belgium.
Most Belgian cities are in Belgium. That's they
Not
keep
all.
together like that.
That's right. Not all. But yeah,
Constantinople.
It's
funny thing
is
is-
Constantinople.
it's called Alst, Aalst. It's just about 19 miles northwest of Brussels.
That means absolutely nothing to me.
No, it doesn't.
I have no idea where anything on the planet is.
I have no idea either. The funny thing is, I'm trying to find what the name of this is, but it's a whole bunch of people have come forward. The
What is this event
Israel
called?
Jewish groups, the Belgian Prime Minister have all come up saying, "You've got to stop doing this. This is really bad." And they literally just say, "Come on, it's just fun.
What?
It's our humor. It's just fun."
Now, what's the
I don't know.
Jewish population in Belgium? Is it huge? Is it?
Oh, how many Astros you got?
Is it I'm having a little bit of a technical difficulty right here, so I can't look it up for myself.
All right, give me a second here. Jewish population.
Like, how do you see that part of like Europe just does fucked up shit like that, and they just do it. It's just okay there. Like, they don't have the tact, political correctness to not do that kind of shit. That is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard about. I can't believe I've never heard of this.
It's the craziest thing, I know. The funny is, you got to see the pictures. Like, I mean, it's insane. Like, they have these giant square fur hat things they wear with the Jew curls coming down the side, these huge long dick noses, and they're wearing the big long Jew flasher trench coats.
What is the name of this? I have to see this for myself. This is
I don't know.
This is right up there with dolphin fucking.
It's pretty close to it, isn't it?
This is. She was the most amazing person I've ever heard of in my life. This is a very close second, though. This is a really fucking thing in Belgium. So if I just
type in
I'm typing
Belgian
in,
city of Alast anti-Semitic parade.
I am typing in just like I did with your Florida story. I will type in Belgian
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Belgian
Hates
fucking
Jews.
asshole parade.
There's an asshole parade?
Belgian
No, that'll
fucking
probably-
asshole parade.
That'll come up with something
They're
different.
holding a parade about me?
Let's see what I got here. Oh, it wasn't a parade, right? It's just like a festival.
Oh,
It's a parade.
Or are they just assholes?
No, they make fun of Jewish people. They just dress up like fucking ridiculous characters of Jews and make fun of them.
Just say Jew-hating parade. It'll be the first thing that comes up.
Jew-hating parade. Let's do that. Now, I am in no way endorsing the Belgian Jew-hating parade.
No, we had one here.
What would we do? We'd have like no movies to watch.
I know 3 Jewish people, and I'm quite fond of 2 of them. 1.5 of them.
Somebody gotta take care of it.
Belgian Jew hating parade.
This is for real.
Yeah, this is for real. Belgian Jew hating parade.
Dude, you gotta hear
Anti-Semitic
this.
Belgian parade features costume of Jews with insect bodies. Oh my god!
They also made fun of Greta Thunberg, Jesus Christ on the cross, Brexit, and Boris Johnson.
I am in absolutely no way endorsing any part of this, but this is fucking amazing. This is saying we're not going to stop making fun of everyone.
They also have fake people in fake Nazi uniforms wearing with red long pigtails and glasses and rosy cheeks, and they're dudes.
Yeah, why would? Yeah, how could you not? Really?
Yeah.
It just wouldn't be the same without it. Another group wore fake hook noses and costumes of ultra-Orthodox Jews. Their float had a sign labeled, "Regulations for the Jewish Party Committee, do not mock Jews. Certainly do not tell the truth about the Jew." Oh my god!
Hey, were the floats kosher?
I'm thinking not.
Do they make kosher ice cream?
Alst? It's got to be Alst.
Alst is what I'm assuming.
Alst.
The quote from the person, the mayor's spokesperson, actually said, "It's our parade, our humor. People can do whatever they want. It's a weekend of freedom of speech."
Rudy Roth, a journalist for the Antwerp-based Jewish newspaper, said the expressions of anti-Semitism were more numerous and prominent than last year.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god!
Eric, you have to listen to this quote. You ready for this?
Burning effigies of Jews holding bags of money.
It's insane.
This is fucking amazing. This is February. This is brand new. This is today.
Maybe they shouldn't have killed Jesus.
Wow. That is...
The spokesperson, Eric, listen to me for a moment. The spokesperson for the mayor actually said, and I quote, "This doesn't encourage anti-Semitism. The reaction last year was over the top," he said. 200% it's not anti-Semitic.
The mayor said any illegal hate speech would be dealt with by law enforcement.
Yeah.
This is not anti-Semitic. Does anti-Semitism not translate into the Belgian language? This is exactly what
It's the very definition of it.
What do Belgian people think anti-Semitic means? Because they've got it very, very wrong. Anyone, if you're from Belgium, or you know anyone from Belgium, or you know anything about this fucking crazy shit, send me a direct email, eric@ericandgore.world, and tell me what you think anti-Semitism means. Because if you think this isn't anti-Semitic, you get the second. That the organizers of this parade get the second Eric and Gord award.
Yeah. Well, they're going to get the second award. They're also going to get a T-shirt with me taking a shit in it first.
They get the smartest smart guy award.
Yeah.
That is fucking... I can't believe and this article is... I'm reading the Times of Israel. Mm-hmm. A Jewish website. News website, obviously. It's doused with Twitter feed pictures as the events go on. Jack Rubenfeld, the president of the Belgian League Against Anti-Semitism, condemned the displays, said they're the work of a minority, which, although are the work of a minority of participants and spectators, they stain the whole event. Which part of the event is not fucking stained in the first place?
They're blaming it on 50 individuals, not the whole parade.
He's saying
it's just the acts of 50 people.
But the parade in itself should not be happening. If 50 dudes take it too far, it's already too far when you're having a fucking anti-Jew parade, you idiots. Yeah, we're having a fucking anti-Jew parade, but it's not anti-Semitic. We don't fucking promote hate speech.
Well, it was okay to kill Jesus.
I'm not going to say hateful shit about them. I'm just going to burn effigies of them and their big fucking goofy noses and stupid hats.
No, you asked, by the way.
This is fucking incredible.
The Jewish population in Belgium.
The Jewish population in Belgium is
out of 11.3 million people, you have about 29,200 Jews.
29,200 Jews, and this newspaper sells 18,000 copies a day. So, what are the other 10,000 Jews reading? They're not. They're fucking getting their asses kicked right now.
They're in the parade.
Financial Times. That's fucking awesome. This is...
They're reading pennies from heaven.
Okay, shocking. The fucking Jewish newspaper just said for as little as $6, you can keep reading. I'm not kidding.
It's bullshit.
Enjoy an ad-free experience.
Oh, it's so good.
This better be a fucking Belgian newspaper. I want to follow up on this. I want to have this parade, but with a bunch of dolphin fucking floats involved.
Oh, yeah. All over it.
We need to revisit that story in season 3. A lot of people don't know what we're talking about, and I think we should redo it.
Fucking is very real.
Not as much fun as it sounds, let me tell you.
We didn't do it justice. We were having a bad recording night. It didn't get the kind of attention it deserves. This is a story Gord brought to our attention right around this time last year, I believe.
Something to do with puffy nipples and hamburger.
And
there.
It was just absolutely life-changing for me. I went through all the usual emotions. I thought it wasn't true. I thought there must be some weird explanation. And no, there was no. It was absolutely as Gord depicted it.
It was.
And the most amazing story. So we'll kick off season 3 with a revisit to that story, and I want to talk more about the Belgian Jew hating parade. That is fucking the amount of people that say, "Well, it's not anti-Semitic. We just hate Jews all fucking day. What's their fucking Jew problem?" Yeah, take it so hard. Like, it's
a joke, not a dick.
That is, you always know when you trip me up and I can't think of something to fucking say. That is fantastic.
There you go.
Oh, I got no volume here. You're wrecking my sound effects.
The sound effects quit. They didn't like this so much.
That's amazing.
I never get tired of that.
The laugh?
I like when you do it together. I'm going to try to time that out every time so your laugh is always in stereo for our lucky listeners.
I need it canned. Canned gourd laughter.
Canned gourd? You know what? That would fucking sell too. That's the sad part.
Yeah, let's call it smashed assholes.
If we could can Gord's laugh and sell it. It's like last year when everyone's like, you need to get Eatable at merchandise. Oh yeah, we totally do. He said it once ever. I've got like a different catchphrase every fucking week, you assholes.
What's our category going to be?
You sound like you're done. Are you done?
Yeah, I got 3. There's one other thing I wanted to bring up, but I'm really enjoying how we ended this episode. But I do think this is pretty important for it to be mentioned, though.
Okay, please do.
Okay. This bothers me, but it is what it is. The U.S. Appeals Court on Monday has upheld rules that bar taxpayer-funded family planning clinics from referring women to abortions.
That's been in the works for a while.
It's officially run and upheld. Like I said, it just went through the Court of Appeals and it's been upheld.
It's been upheld.
Yep. The court has already allowed the administration's changes to start taking effect while the government appealed those rulings. The changes ban taxpayer-funded clinics in the XXX program for low-income women from making abortion referrals.
But doctors can still make that referral, can they not? Or are there jobs on the line as well?
that's a completely different thing altogether. This is strictly about any government-funded or taxpayer-funded family planning clinic. They are not. But again, see, this goes against it. It's called family planning. Well, what if you're not planning on having a family? That's where that falls under. So
this is Candace Owens shit creeping up, and I like to follow her because she's incredibly beautiful. But this is her kind of shit, and it is disgusting, and it's toxic, and it's going to lead to all kinds of fucking problems. I know Trump wanted to go after doctors with a similar thing.
Yes, he did.
I didn't see that running anywhere, and I kind of thought this didn't have legs. I honestly believed it. There's no way they're going to uphold this fucking thing.
Absolutely.
Like, in no rational society would you uphold a decision like that. It's just, holy fucking shit. I'm going to save it for March the 8th because it's the first topic of the day.
I see, I got things, I mean, this is going to be a difficult, March 8th is going to be very difficult for me to keep A, reined in, and B, not talk about certain other topics, this being one of them.
Everybody has been put on notice that it's not, I said in half comedically, but not completely, that it's our most ambitious and our most explosive episode ever. It's going to be... some parts are going to be emotional. No one's attempted this conversation in the way we're doing it.
No, everybody tries to do it in a very positive light. There's certain things that just can't be talked about positively.
Exactly.
Like I have two things that I want to bring up. Like you mentioned about those three things. One thing that bothers me about the Catholic or Christian organization church, the fucking cocksuckers, is the fact that no matter what a member does for the church, if they get divorced, doesn't matter the reason, but if they get divorced, they are not allowed to get remarried in that church again.
Yeah, that's right. And that's
disgusting.
That made sense probably to someone 3,000 years ago. It's really not applicable anymore.
No.
And that's I'm sure even the most Christian of Christians that we get on the show with us on the 8th will admit that a lot of their shit is just fucking antiquated, retarded shit. It does not apply in the 21st century. And that's my whole deal is they just got to rewrite the shit. Scrap that fucking book and write a new one. In my opinion, it's like the fucking Constitution. Just add a few amendments. Why is that so fucking bad?
Yeah.
Don't
even add, you know what they got to say? All they got to say is, hey, look, we found some new scrolls.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they always do.
Yeah.
They pull out that shit all the time when it's something that works well for, hey, we found some new scrolls we didn't know. Really, you found some new scrolls that said fucking little kids was okay? But this shit...
Yeah, it's called Our Lady Lord.
Divorce is, divorce, you're fucked up your life, you can't get remarried, but you can fuck a little kid for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
As long as you don't marry him.
As long as you don't marry him, right? Fuck.
Yeah, that's the important thing, apparently.
Well, we'll see when these other sick fucking retards get their way and they get into the LGBT community. We'll see what happens with that, too. That's going to be a big fight next year for me, too, because you're not getting in that community. It's not going to be LGBTQP.
No.
Not in my lifetime. I will seriously go down. Just like when I thought that NAMBLA was back and I actually booked a trip to Washington State, then it turned out that was a fucking... It turned out it was a prank and I wasn't going to get laid when I got there, so I turned around and got mad. But no, this fucking... Next year, we're trying to bridge the gap between non-believers and believers so we can all work together and bring down the sick fucks on the planet that make your religion look bad and make humankind look bad. We should be working together to solve a fucking problem. Do I care about you and your God? No. Stop lying. Do you give a fuck that I'm agnostic? No. Stop lying. Let's go fucking kill some pedophiles together. The way Christians used to.
Only if you wear your mom's clothes.
You know, the Spanish Inquisition was Christians. Witch burnings was good Christians. Christians used to just kill motherfuckers like this. Let's get back to some good killing perverts and freaks together, happily as a society. It doesn't matter what you believe in. We can all kill pedophiles together.
And now, is this all-inclusive?
All-inclusive, but you have to...
Including the Jews?
Even the Jews, but you have to want to kill pedophiles.
Does that include the trans community as well?
It includes the members of the members that are seriously petitioning to get that fucking P added. So it's for pedophile, and that's not a joke.
Pedophile.
They want it to be LGBTQ fucking P for pedophile, and that is the sickest fucking thing. And I will burn motherfuckers down if this happens.
They have how-to books.
If it happens next year, I will go on a fucking rampage.
They've been saying that for years. It's on snow.
It's big right now. It's just getting traction. So, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, Gord. We ended on such a happy note.
You're welcome.
Yeah, this guy's been
Told you it was important.
Why? What is going on? You remember how me and you said there was like hints of racism starting to creep up? It's like a year and a half ago we said, I don't like it. Starting to seem a little fucking racist now, and it's getting okay. Now all of a sudden there's big fucking Jew-hating parades that are acceptable. Are you kidding me? Belgium. That's Germany's fucking asshole. It's right there. What are you doing?
Isn't Belgium where Auschwitz was?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Well then.
But this, it really is creeping up. It's not funny, but Nazis, they almost won an election a few years ago.
Yep.
Like, it's a legit movement happening now in that area. And
I think they all just went away.
Why is anyone letting it happen? Why are we... I know, history repeats itself. No, fuck you. It doesn't have to. That's a stupid bullshit thing that people make up to make excuses for their own stupidity.
Yep.
Hitler was a sick fuck. I'm sorry. Maybe he did do a good thing once. Odds are he probably did. Fuck off. Don't bring it up. It doesn't count anymore.
I always have one defense for Nazism, but I hate saying it. It's true, but I hate saying it.
There's no... Make a defense. Whatever. They invented fucking fiberboard. I don't give a fuck. They killed 6 million Jews. Nothing makes that better.
Medicine as we know it wouldn't be as it is if it wasn't for it.
100 things, 1,000 things wouldn't be what they are if it weren't for German innovation, mostly Nazi innovation.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. They killed 6 million people indiscriminately. They can go to fuck.
I fully agree. Oops.
Absolutely, and they can burn with the fucking Nazis. Except for the ones that are more than welcome to join us in our friendly, respectful conversation on March the 8th. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the other ones.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I'm going to go outside and hang myself now. That was so bad.
On that note, I'm going to be back tomorrow night. I'm assuming you need a night off there, Gord.
No, fuck it. I'll be on tomorrow.
You're already on empty. You might as well gun it, my friend.
I mean, yeah, he gives a shit. It's only life.
Join us in roughly 23 hours while we will be doing this again. Until then, I got nothing. Take care of each other.
Underwear.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Don't. Perfect. That's it. I'll go with that.
I'll go with that. All right, Gord.
Oy vey.
Are a credit to your profession, my friend. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Gord.
Hashtag easiest thing in the world. I'm playing us out.
Thank you for our guest. That was fun.
That.
Every story starts the same way. I'll just do a little bit until Sunday. And now I don't even know who I am. talks about potential.